Call the case, People versus Kamara Reed.
Ashley Lonnie for the people.
Morning again, Your Honor. Dan Guerin on behalf of Kamara Reed. She's stepping forward.
Go ahead.
Your Honor, Ms. Reed is here, I believe, for a pretrial and a bond violation. In however order Your Honor would like to proceed, she will be admitting to the bond violation and then ultimately pleading guilty as charged. So however Your Honor would like to approach that.
Well, she's admitting to the violation.
She is, Your Honor.
All right. Is that correct, ma'am? Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Thank you. All right. And what are we doing on the case?
She's pleading as charged, Your Honor.
She's pleading
Yes.
guilty as charged. May I have her sworn?
Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear to affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
State your name.
Kamara Reed.
All right. Ms. Reed, it is this court's understanding that you are going to be pleading guilty to the charge of operating while intoxicated. Is that correct?
Yes.
That is a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. Understand that? The court could also order any community service or rehabilitative services the court deems necessary. The court could order your vehicle immobilized, could order you to pay the cost of the prosecution as well as the cost of any emergency governmental services. You understand that? Yes?
Yes.
All right. Still wish to plead guilty?
Yes.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you will not have a trial of any kind.
Yes.
You signed an advice of rights form?
She didn't, Your Honor, because she's in custody. I could have her do that now, or we could do that verbally, however you prefer.
Okay. You recall signing an advice of rights form, ma'am?
Yes.
Any questions regarding any of those rights?
No.
You'll see on the podium, I need you to look at paragraph 5. Those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand that by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that file.
Yes.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right?
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to plead?
No.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily
Yes.
of your own free will
Yes.
and because you believe that you are indeed guilty of this offense?
Yes.
November 27, 2020, location of Carpenter near Chester Drive in Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan. Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
All right. Prior to operating that motor vehicle, did you consume intoxicating?
Yes.
What did you have and how much?
I had a couple of seltzers.
Seltzers? All right. Were you stopped by the police or was there an accident?
I was stopped by the police.
Why'd they stop you?
My lights were off.
All right. Were you ultimately arrested?
Yes.
Were you taken to the station?
Yes.
Was there a blood draw or a blood test?
Both.
Blood draw?
Yes.
All right. What were the results of that blood draw?
I would stipulate for the plea, it was a .09 blood test.
You have any reason to dispute those blood test results?
No.
No? All right. I do have to advise you that if I do accept your plea, if you commit misconduct between the time of my acceptance of the plea and the time of sentencing, that any evaluation or sentence agreement, the court would not be bound by. You understand that?
Yes.
I also would have to indicate that if you do commit misconduct during that period, you would also not be entitled to withdraw your plea. You understand that?
Yes.
Counsel, the first question is, have there been any promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea which have not been stated on the record?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
And has the court complied with the court rule, and would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea?
Your Honor, I would say for the record, just so it's clear, the stop happened just after midnight. So the stop for no headlights, I think, is a valid stop. I think we did stipulate that it was dark outside.
I don't.
Other than that, I'm satisfied.
We're satisfied as well, Your Honor.
All right. Court will.
She's saying all the right legal words. Yes, Your Honor, I understand. I plead guilty. On paper, it's textbook. A quiet, cooperative defendant. But what really strikes me is the way she says it, almost robotic. Like she's just trying to get through it. No resistance, no emotion, just silence and obedience. That silence says more than words. It makes you wonder, is she numb from what she did? Or is there something deeper she's been carrying? Long before that night.
How long have you been in?
She turned herself in yesterday morning. Is that, what time yesterday?
8 a.m.
8 a.m. yesterday morning.
All right. How old are you, young man?
20,
How old are you?
21.
Where were you drinking?
Um, um, sorry. My dad passed away a couple years
Pardon?
ago. My dad passed away a couple years ago, and I'm not handling it probably in the best way.
So you were 19,
18.
18 when he passed away?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, was that where your drinking started, or?
Yes.
Okay, let me ask you this.
That moment hit me hard. You could tell she hadn't planned on sharing that. It slipped out, raw, unfiltered, like her guard just cracked. And when she said, "I'm not handling it well," that was probably the most honest thing in the entire courtroom that day. The judge didn't interrupt. He didn't press. He just let her sit in that emotion. And that space, that silence, was more powerful than any cross-examination or courtroom speech I've ever heard.
Yes, I'm not going to hold it against you. Were you drinking a lot?
Yes.
Looking back on it, when you were drinking a lot, what do you think would happen for you? Probably don't know how to answer that question. I mean,
Yeah.
That's a tough question, isn't it? Suffice it to say, young lady, it would make you forget and have the pain go away a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, are you in school?
Yes. I'm
Pardon?
supposed to go back next semester.
Did you finish up this semester?
No.
What happened?
I stopped attending my classes, so I had to withdraw.
Where were you in school?
It's my sophomore year,
At what school?
Eastern Michigan.
So when your dad passed away, had you already enrolled in school?
Yes.
And you made it through how many semesters after that?
2, and then I took a gap year, and then I went back.
Those 2 semesters that you took, how were your grades?
They were pretty good. I think I had a 3.2, 3.5.
Okay. You took the gap year, then you came back. How were your grades?
Okay, I think I had like a 2.
Pardon?
I think I had a 2.8 when I came back.
Where'd you grade?
She admits she's been drinking heavily. She dropped out of college. She's seeing a therapist, but questioning if it's the right fit. You hear the confusion in her voice, like someone trying to explain chaos they haven't processed yet. And somehow, despite all of that, she's still showing up, still answering, still telling the truth. That kind of honesty in front of a judge takes guts, especially when you're already ashamed. She's not hiding anymore. She's just tired.
Do you think I asked you all of those questions?
see why I did it, I guess.
Yeah, maybe. Here's the thing that you don't understand and are just beginning to kind of explore. Grief is a horrible thing in a lot of ways. It becomes real bad if you don't deal with it. It kind of just sits there, and then at some point, while you try to sort of bottle it up and push it down, it somehow or another just all of a sudden begins to explode, right? And then at some point, because you're not dealing with it, you're kind of out of control. And then it becomes harder. At the beginning, you probably could have told somebody, but by that time, you don't tell anybody because it becomes hard to explain, right? And it becomes real difficult to, no matter how close somebody is, then talk to anybody because they're not, you don't know if they're going to listen or they're going to take time to listen. And the reality of all of that is what you want is you just want that hurt and other things to disappear, right? Were you close to your dad?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna guess, but I know I'm right because I'm always right. But I'm gonna guess that you were daddy's. All right. Look, more than anything, and I'm going to tell you, I don't always talk about myself, but I'm going to tell you why I asked the question. Here I sit all these years later. I lost my dad when I.
You could hear it in his voice. He gets it. That hollow, invisible weight grief puts on your back. That slow descent when you don't talk about it. And through every word, he's telling her, I've been there, and I don't want you to stay there. That's not leniency. That's humanity. This isn't a judge going soft. This is a judge reaching out. And in that moment, justice doesn't feel like punishment. It feels like someone finally saying, you matter.
Means you got a family out there that'll just love you, they'll support you, and if you hadn't told them, probably after today, they'll sit for whatever time and just listen to you. Okay? And as you let it pour out to them, and I'm going to tell you, it's going to come out wrong. It's going to come out crazy. You may think yourselves crazy as it's coming out, but just let it come out. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. I indicated defendant is admitted to violation. I don't think it does any good to keep you incarcerated at all. All right. So I'm going to sentence you on that violation to 2 days in jail, credit 2 days use. I'm going to let you go. I am going to, however, order that you report over to the Department of Community Corrections. We're going to put a scram tether on you. Okay? You got that?
Yes.
All right. You are going back to school in the fall. That might have sounded like a question. It wasn't. Okay? And that you can take that as an order. You're going to go back. You're going to just sort of walk that journey.
So when it finally comes time to sentence her, it's not with anger, not even disappointment. It's with belief. He orders a scram tether, sure, but more than that, he orders her back to school. He gives her structure, but he also gives her purpose. It's like he's saying, you're not broken, You just need help finding your way again. He saw the hurt, the effort, the potential, and instead of slamming the gavel, he opened a door.